Get ready to lick this bowl, because baby, I'm about to show you how to make the most delicious and tender braised beef short ribs, okay? It's your girl, Jennio.Vittles. We're going to get right into it. So first, you're going to need your beef short ribs. I got mine from Findlay Market at Mackie Meats. Get yourself some beef broth. I don't have any. I had chicken. I still want the flavor, so I'm going to use some type of broth. You're going to need some tomato paste. I have some bay leaves, a shallot, half a garlic, half a clove of garlic, red wine of your choice. These are the seasonings I'm going to be using to season my beef short ribs with. I actually got this from Colonel D, also from Findlay Market, and then I forgot his name, but I think it was Ryan. Listen, he was very knowledgeable, hooked your girl up with all kind of different spices and things like that I tried in different recipes. Shout out to Ryan, because he knows what he's talking about. So if y'all go here and you're looking for a particular type of thing, hit him up. Well, everybody's knowledgeable, but he really helped me. I really got sidetracked there. And then I have some bouillon, vegetable seasoned, because I don't have any like celery or anything to put in my beef short rib. To my pot, I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Add in my my minced garlic and shallots. We're going to saute these for about 3 to 4 minutes until it is fragrant or the shallots start to become translucent. To sauteing, I'm going to put in about a tablespoon, and this is more like 2 tablespoons of my vegetable bouillon. I don't know if you guys are like lovers of the smell of garlic and shallots and stuff, but I know I love it. It always means deliciousness is on the way. Next, I'm going to be adding about 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. Go ahead and mix that all together. Next, I'm just going to move this over to the side because I am going to pan sear my beef short ribs before I add any liquid to the pan. Make sure your beef short ribs are nice and seasoned like I have here. Go ahead and put that down. I'm going to get a good sear. Once your beef short ribs are starting to get a good color, like so, I'm going to turn it on the other side. Okay, these have got a good color on these. This is an indicator that this dish is going to be phenomenal. Okay, I'm just going to take these out and let them cool on a baking sheet just for a few minutes so I can do the other ones. My favorite part to deflaze our pan. I'm actually going to be adding the whole bottle of red wine. If you have not been to Aldi, sorry, I have seasoning on my hand. If you have not been to Aldi, go ahead and go. They have some very delicious wines for very affordable prices. Now that I'm back with washed hands, I'm just going to gently give this a mix. Then I'm going to be adding a few things to this before we add our beef back in. Get a quick moment of appreciation for these delicious looking beef short ribs that we are going to be diving into in just a few hours. I'm going to be adding 1 cup of broth. Actually, I'm going to do 2. I'm going to be adding 3 fresh bay leaves that my girl Natalia sent me. She grows those, and she saw them in one of my videos and said they was too dry, and she sent me some right away, so shout out to her. Thank you, boo. Lastly, I have made a slurry of 1 part cornstarch, the other water, 1 tablespoon, just to thicken up my sauce so it's more like a gravy. It's not super thin. The smell of this is paradise. That's all I can say. We're going to add our beautiful beef back to the pot. And then we're going to let this simmer and cook down. To cover and keep this on a medium-low heat while it simmers for a few hours. I will be coming back to check every 30 minutes or so. Give it a quick stir. Then about 2 hours, we are going to check on our short ribs. Ooh-wee. Okay, first of all, how beautiful and rich is this color? Lovely. Let's take a look and see how we're going for tenderness. Oh, yes. When the meat starts to pull off that bone, you know it is getting tender. Now, it's not all the way tender yet where I need it to be, so it's still going to go back in for some time. But it is looking delicious and smelling even better. Okay? Okay, we are hour, almost 4. You can see how thick our sauce is, like a gravy. Beautiful. Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna give this another couple minutes, and then I'm gonna take my beef out to cool for a bit, and then I may do a little something extra with this gravy. In case you're wondering how tender these beef short ribs are, look at this. Thank you. Right off the bone. Okay, our very tender beef is down. Of course, we have to top it with some additional sauce. If you're a true cook, you know flavor when you see it. I want to get some all over. Look how delicious this is. Now, of course, I have to add a little garnish on there to plate it beautifully. We have our final result.
Yummy.
Thank you. And it is giving what it is supposed to give. We are almost ready for taste test.